Hello everyone, welcome to GK Today. A very good morning to all of you. This is Arsu Kakkad. Let us have a look over today's important current affairs. These questions that we cover every day, they are a part of your daily 20 MCQ series that you can get on GK Today's Android application app. There are more than 500 plus questions available every month. Category wise questions are also there, so you can refer to GK Today Android app. The very first question talks about a festival, that is Shanghai Festival. It is a cultural festival that is celebrated in which Indian state? So you have to tell the name of the state where this Shanghai Festival is celebrated. It is celebrated every year in the state of Manipur. So option C is the right answer. Manipur Shanghai Festival. This is celebrated, let's say, from 21st of November to 30th November. And the name of this festival, as we are saying Shanghai, it comes from the animal that is their state animal. The name of the animal is Shanghai. Shanghai, which is the brow antlered deer. It is a deer that is found only in Manipur, right? So this festival, it is a grand, you can say, a grand festival of the state. It helps the state to promote their uh, world class tourism, as basically a tourism destination it can be. So what all are the potentials? Their handicrafts, their indigenous sports, cuisine, music, adventurous sports, so everything is showcased in that festival. And yes, then it will help the Manipur to promote their facilities, their culture, their tradition as a world class tourism destination, right? So this is with respect to this state, and this festival is celebrated as Festival of Oneness. It is to achieve unity through the participation of all the indigenous communities of that particular state. Moving on to the next question. Next question talks about Indo-Pacific Regional Dialogue. Which city, question is asking you, is the host of Indo-Pacific Regional Dialogue in 2022? It is New Delhi. Option B is the correct answer. New Delhi is the host of Indo-Pacific Regional Dialogue, right? Then coming to this particular dialogue, that is Indo-Pacific Regional Dialogue. This is the fourth edition. First of all, please do remember that. Second, it is inaugurated in New Delhi, and the first two editions were in 2018 2019, so they were also in New Delhi. Later on in 2020, pandemic was there, so the event was cancelled, and in 2021 it was in virtual mode. So now in 2022 it is inaugurated in New Delhi. The theme is very important: operationalizing the Indo-Pacific Oceans Initiative, right? I'll talk about it in a minute, or if you want, I'll tell you I'll be right now itself. Indo-Pacific Oceans Initiative. See, this dialogue basically says it wants to discuss all those topics that are related to geopolitical developments that are affecting the maritime domain of the Indo-Pacific. And if I talk about Indo-Pacific Ocean Initiative, this initiative is on 7 pillars. What are those 7 pillars? They are basically associated with like maritime security, maritime ecology, maritime transport, capacity building and resource sharing, science, technology, academic cooperation, right? So this is the thing, and this is a annual dialogue. Very important that you need to remember. It wants to see what are the other opportunities, what are the challenges that are emerging within the Indo-Pacific. So it is a annual conference of Indian Navy, right? And the National Maritime Foundation is the knowledge partner and the chief organizer of this event, that is Indo-Pacific Regional Dialogue. Theme very important, which edition very important, and where it is inaugurated in New Delhi very important. Moving on to the next question. Which Indian was conferred the UNEP Champions of Earth Award in 2022? Question can be also asked in such a manner: the Champions of Earth Award in 2022, and the following, which of the following institution is related to it? So UNEP's Champions of Earth Award in 2022, which Indian was conferred with this award? Option A, if you are seeing, Purnima Devi Burman is the right answer. I'll talk about it in a minute. So first of all, I hope that now you will be remembering her name, Purnima Devi Burman. You can see her photograph here. She is Assam-based wildlife biologist. Her name is Purnima Devi Burman, and she was awarded with this Champions of the Earth award. This award basically honors the enterprise, the conservationist, an economist, a women's right activist, wildlife biologist, whatever actions they have performed that are transformative actions, right? To prevent what? To prevent the ecosystem, to prevent the degradation that is happening, right? So this award is presented by United Nations Environment Program. If I talk about Purnima Devi Burman, she won the award in which category? Entrepreneurial vision category. Basically, she is awarded for her work in protecting greater adjutant stock, a bird in Assam, and she has her own army, that is Hargila army, having 10,000 women who work for the conservation of the environment. This bird, it is an endangered one. So for that, she is given this award in the entrepreneurial vision category. Please do remember her name, and she is Assam based wildlife biologist, given Champions of Earth award, and this award is presented by UNEP, right? Moving on to the next question. Which Asian country has recently released a suicide prevention policy? Yes, please. Which Asian country has recently released a suicide prevention policy? The right answer is India. Option C. India has recently released this policy. Name, obviously the ministry associated is Health and Family Welfare. They have announced National Suicide Prevention Strategy. See, this is the country's first a kind of policy that has a time bound action plans, right? Achieving reduction in this suicide mortality by 10% by 2030. And also there are certain other things like effective surveillance mechanism for suicide within the next 3 years. We want to establish it. We want to establish the psychiatric outpatient departments in all the districts in the next 5 years. We want in the education curriculum as well, integrated with the mental well-being, right? It should be there in the educational institutions within the next 8 years. So there are time bound action plans, and this policy is of India. The ministry associated is Health and Family Welfare. Moving on to the next question. Which state or UT is the host of National Conference on E-Governance 2022? Yes, please. Which UT or state is the host of this particular conference, National Conference on E-Governance? The right answer is Jammu and Kashmir. Option D is the correct answer. So this conference is 25th National Conference on E-Governance in Jammu and Kashmir. Basically this is the 25th, as I said. From 26th of it will be organized on 26th of November and 27th, right, this year. And the ministry associated, see, the Department of Administrative Reforms and Public Grievances and the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, they are all set to organize this conference in Katra, Jammu and Kashmir. What is the theme of this conference? Bringing citizens, industry and government closer. So basically this conference is expecting over 1,000 delegates from all over the India, from 28 states, from and 8 UTs, right? So this conference is basically, it will show, there will be exhibition also that will showcase India's achievements in the field of e-governance, right? What are the initiatives across the country? This conference will provide the momentum to those e-governance initiatives. It will focus upon what? Let me tell you. It will focus upon digital governance, how we can improve it in the future. It will focus upon strengthening the startup ecosystem, e-governance role in bridging the digital divide, and how digital governance can help ease of doing business, how we can boost ease of doing business, right? So these are certain themes. Digital economy in boosting the jobs, 21st century digital infrastructure. So these are going to be the sub themes, right? So it will focus upon the what technologies that are there that can enhance the government services and make India digitally empowered. I hope that you all know what happens on 26th of November. 26th of November is celebrated as Constitution Day. It is to commemorate the adoption of the Constitution of India. Also, there are, as far as this conference is concerned, the national awards for e-governance will be presented under the 5 categories of National Awards E-Governance Scheme. Clear? So this much is very well, and I hope that any question that is asked now, you are very able now to mention to give any of the answer related to this question. Next come a species, Lophopetalum gambit, which was recently identified. It belongs to which species? Yes, please. It belongs to the species of tree. Option A is the correct answer. You can have a look over it. It is a large top canopy tree. It grows to, you can say, 40-meter tall, and this species, where it is only known from the peat swamp forest of Indonesian islands of Sumatra. So this much is very clear, I think clear, and all you need to remember is for your exam what this species is of, right? You can be given 4 options, different options as they were given, like tree, fish, spider, fungus. At least just remember the scientific name. Don't remember the complete scientific name, only just remember, while if you will take it as a revision 2 or 3 times, it will be in your subconscious memory, the scientific name. Just remember that this is a tree species, right? Moving on to the next one. Kassym-Jomart Tokayev has been elected as the president of which country? Yes, please. President of which country? If you are going with Kazakhstan, then you are absolutely correct. Kassym-Jomart Tokayev has been elected as the president of Kazakhstan. Where is Kazakhstan? A Central Asian country. I hope that you have listen to the yesterday's lecture. We covered about SCO, the 8 members of the SCO. Tell me, is Kazakhstan a member of SCO? This is your homework. We have already covered it, right? And we said that Turkmenistan is not the member, right? I hope that you remember these things now. So yes, India, about, if I talk about SCO, that we have covered yesterday only, India, China, Pakistan, Russia, and I said please do remember the other 4. So is in this other 4 Kazakhstan is a member or not? You have to tell now, right? Uzbekistan is there, Tajikistan is there. So what all, I have given you 6 names now. 2 you will tell me in the comment section. Kazakhstan is a Central Asian country. The capital is Astana, so you can remember that, right? Moving on to the next question. Which union ministry represents National Swachh Vidyalaya Puraskar 2021-22? The ministry that is associated with National Swachh Vidyalaya Puraskar. And the right answer of this question is Ministry of Education. Option B is the correct answer. National Swachh Vidyalaya Puraskar. It basically, please do remember the ministry first of all, Ministry of Education. It announced that 39 schools from across the nation, they have received this Puraskar for 2021. There were, you can say, 8.23 lakh entries, 28 government and government aided institutions and 11 private schools, they were chosen for this Puraskar. Schools who are awarded, they are evaluated for this, the schools that are awarded for this Puraskar, the schools that will be given this award, they are evaluated on 6 criteria: COVID-19 preparedness and response, hand washing with soap, toilets, operation and maintenance, behavioral change, and water. Right, so based on this, the schools are evaluated. So total of 39 schools from across the nation, they have received this Puraskar, right? And the ministry is Ministry of Education, associated with Swachh Vidyalaya Puraskar, right? Okay then. Sebastian Vettel, who retired from the professional sports recently, plays which sports? You can see his picture here. Associated with a German racing sport? Yes. So option B is the right answer. German Sebastian Vettel is associated with racing. Option B is the correct one. Okay. The International Film Festival of India, we have covered it yesterday, also happening in Goa, and many of you gave me the right answer of the capital of the state, Goa. Right. Now coming to the International Film Festival of India, it is celebrating 50 years of which language cinema? Yes, please. What do you think is the right answer of this question? Manipuri? Correct. Option C is the right answer. Manipuri is the right answer, and International Film Festival of India in Goa. Film Festival of India is celebrating 50 years of Manipuri cinema. 10 Manipuri films are screened under the special Golden Jubilee Cinema package. So 9th of April is celebrated as the birth anniversary of Manipuri cinema. And the first Manipuri film was Matambi Manipur, directed by Dev Kumar Bose. Directed this, and it was released back in 1972, right? So now let us come to your revision category. The very first question is, which Indian state is famous for its king chili organized a Mirchi festival? The answer is Nagaland. Samvatsari Day is a traditional festival celebrated in which religion? Jainism. Nuakhai is a traditional festival celebrated in Odisha. Shumang Leela is a traditional festival celebrated in Manipur. Okay, with Manipur, we have covered abhi recently in the very first question also about Manipur, the state animal of Manipur. This, anybody can tell me there is a art also, a famous martial art of Manipur. Let me tell you, please do remember that also. This is a very famous martial art, Thang Ta. Right, Thang Ta is a famous martial art of Manipur. Please do remember that. Moving on. Which city hosted Incredible India Kargil Marathon and Tourism Festival 2022? Kargil. Right? Okay. Which Indian filmmakers were awarded the Icon Award at the 2022 London Indian Film Festival? Answer is, please think, Aparna Sen and Nandita Das. Okay. Kharchi is a traditional festival which is celebrated in which state? Tripura. Baikho festival is celebrated in which state? Assam. This question, I expect the answers in the comment section. Moving on. What is the retail inflation in August in India as per the official data? 7%. As of March 2022, what is India's external debt as per the Finance Ministry's data? 620 billion US dollar. Okay, as per the NCRB data, which state recorded the highest number of recorded cases against fake news on social media in 2021? West Bengal. Which union ministry released the guidelines for anonymization of data and mobile security guidelines for e-governance? Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. As per the recent NSO data, what was India's GDP growth rate in the first quarter of this fiscal year 2022-23? That is 13.5%. Which state tops the country in terms of food grain production as per the recent data? Punjab and Haryana. Okay. Finance Ministry has made unauthorized publication of which data as compoundable offence? Export-import data. RBI withdraw the restrictions on which credit card service after the compliance with data storage norms? It is American Express. Right? Moving to the last category, some of the other miscellaneous questions. Who is the head of the SEBI's Market Data Advisory Committee? MS Sahu. Okay, which is the first Indian city to publish the transportation emissions data in collaboration with Google? The right answer is Aurangabad. Moving on. Please read the question. Logistics Data Bank project which was seen in news, it is associated with which ministry? Ministry of Commerce and Industry. As per the recent government data, how many tigers died in the last 3 years in India? 329. Which state has partnered with UNDP to add data in climate resilient agriculture to the Digital Public Goods Registry? Answer is Telangana. Which institution releases the Index of Industrial Production Output Data? National Statistical Office. These questions are very important. International Child Sexual Exploitation Database is associated with which institution? Interpol. This you will let me know in the comment section. This is your homework. The UK has signed its first international data sharing deal with which country? It's South Korea. Which state has announced to conduct a migration survey to expand the data bank of expatriates? Kerala. Right? Okay. Scientists have used satellite data to detect a major offshore leak of methane from which country? Mexico. Right, so these were some of your important questions from your revision category, and I hope that you are revising these things because these things are very important. And next comes your homework. Just give me a minute. Yeah, so these questions are your homework and I expect the answers in the comment section. With this, I Arzu Kakkar wish everybody a very best of luck. Happy learning everyone. Take care. Thank you.